Alright, Karn, you, oh my god, Karn, you living legend. Alright, that's huge, man. Yes, this is where we are. This is where we, I'm sorry. I like all of those cards, but you know, give him the value. We need to do it while he's tapped. And with Arena, we don't care about losing the value because we will outvalue him anyway. Good, good. He went greedy. That means we got an extra card. Right tip, everything except this. 3 cards and all of them are absolutely devastating. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we are playing finally Karn Living Legacy after so many months, and we'll see if he lives up to his legacy. Haha. Anyway, why are we playing this? Because the Power Stone tokens are actually insane in this kind of deck, because Shigeki can use every Power Stone for extra cards, and when this gets going, you will feel extra power that you didn't feel before. On top of it, we have the artifact that life gains in ramps, so we can absolutely life gain way more than normal Golgari, and it will be very useful because we are playing Phyrexian Arena, so it will burn us a little bit, but with this one we can life gain so much, we can basically negate everything from the arena. So guys, I hope you will have a lot of fun. Thank you, because we also broke the 14,000 subscribers milestone, so that's kind of mind-boggling. Thank you all for this, for, you know, making it happen, and the most important for me is that you still enjoy videos, so I'm so happy to see it after such a long time, so thank you guys, thank you. And if you want to subscribe, I would be delighted to see you on the channel. So guys, have fun, and I hope you will have as much as I had playing this deck. Alright, we're going for... Man, when I see this, especially on the play, with lands to play it, it just feels so good, man. Let's go with this, because I'm not sure what exactly I want to draw. I know it's... I don't want to draw more lands, but I don't know what the cards are. Alright. No, don't take my thing. I was so happy to see it. Maybe he will go for deadly cover-up. I was so happy I have this, man. Alright, I told you, I don't need more lands. This is probably the best land if you have to hit a land, but it's not good. Snail. The Snail of Doom. Alright, you will get your land. Going to 4 should be okay. We don't want to go lower, to be honest, so, you know. I cannot play Shigeki. This will be hard game, man. He will outvalue me very soon. I don't like this play, but this forces a go for the throat. That means he won't be able to play anything if he wants to kill it. If that's the play, but basically I get a free card, basically. That's way too many basically for one sentence. They didn't mind the cover up. I will discard it because they've seen it, so they will play around it. Are you serious, man? That was the only thing I had in mind, that, man, if he has it, well, he goes around everything, but he won't, right? Alright, prove me wrong. Alright, Karn, you, oh my god, Karn, you living legend. Alright, that's huge, man. With this, we can absolutely cover all the lost value. And they won't be able to kill it with his board, so he needs a dedicated removal. Oh, the game got Karn absolutely saving the day, man. This is actually insane. I could draw cards already. I can use the Power Stone to keep drawing cards. And I can still kill Kerbeck, and I can still... I think one card is good. And this well, not the best card, but you know what? Every card will do right now. I kinda need to kill it now, so they don't get any value. Alright. Snail. The arch nemesis of a huge, powerful golem. Or, I don't know, anyway. So the snail will slowly try to crawl its way toward the planeswalker's death. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, that's... Oh man, this is huge. I honestly need more mana. I probably should play Boseiju. Go for this and see what my cards for the turn are. Then I can decide on Karn. I probably need more Power Stones because they will give me so much mana. Okay, you don't need to do it in response, my friend. You really don't need to do it. Especially that if they waited, they want to see what my main play will be. So there's no point in answering right now, unless they expected that I will kill it in response, which doesn't work. Okay, Robbery, and there are so many good cards. I can just go full Planeswalkers. I could go Arena, which will win me the game over time. I think this is the play. Listen, let's go. Let's go. You want the discard? I will outvalue your discard. And I need more mana for Shigeki. So when I finally hit Shigeki, I get such insane value that it will, you know, turn the game around basically. Easy. Alright. I might be minusing for go for the throat on this turn. That will be a lot of damage. Sure, let's go. Let's draw more. 2 lands from the top. Well, I really am happy that I have Karn right now. Listen. It's not like we have much choice. 2, and we have 5, 7. Or I could go for 4 and go for Deadly Cover-Up, but I need to go for this, man. This is too important, and with Arena, everything except Shrouded. See, man, that was actually really close. Bro, please go away. Go away, Shrouded. Nobody wants you. I kinda like the card still. I know there are a lot of players that don't like the card, but man, I love it. It's great. Probably because I use it to kill aggro decks, so that's probably why I'm so fond of it. And I'm sorry, Karn, you did a titan's work, but the snail finally got you. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I probably need to get Shigeki. I could try to go for Deadly Cover-Up. But in reality, I think I will highlight it. I want him to know that I can trade. And we see what happens. We can play at instant. So the point is, I want Sky Turtle into Shigeki. Huh. You like discarding my stuff, huh? You monster. Alright, so be it. I could go for removal as well. And I think Shigeki is just simply better. Sure, you can get there. Like, they won't have time to use them. Why would you not let me... Well, I guess you need to make a manual stop. Maybe I clicked something wrong, but I was sure I will get another... Well, that absolutely destroyed the whole idea. The point was that I play Shigeki, I tap out, I get 2 cards and I save one of them. It wouldn't work with Liliana, to be fair, but it would be way better. If he attacks, I trade. If he keeps the stuff. Good for him. And that was so weird. Maybe I messed something up, but I'm not sure, man. We can activate 2 of them, right? So he can go really aggressive. But can he kill us? I hope not. You can see those Power Stones already making work. I wouldn't be able to do it if not Power Stones. I actually would need more than this. We need to kill Liliana if he wants to go for it. So what do we try? Shrouded, absolutely, please go away. And then Karvek or Bat? Karvek probably. Now they need to sacrifice everything if they want to keep Liliana. That will mean that next turn will be a bit harder for them. They are going with it. Probably a good call, but it also means they cannot pressure our life total anymore. If they want to draw cards, like with Arena, I generally can play it full top deck mode. Over time, it will win me the game anyway. And they still lose cards. And they kinda need removals. Their whole strategy right now is Liliana. Oh, Minex is interesting. Okay, this is actually... You know what? This is actually a really strong draw. Because if he has Go for the Throat, he just doesn't have it right now. And he cannot cast it in response because it's not a creature. I think they have it. I think this is Go for the Throat. But I'm not sure. We will see. But their hesitation really gives up, like maybe... can I play it on the cottage somehow? Oh my god. I told you. It felt like it. So let's go for the play. Man, the Power Stones. We will keep using them forever. So now he needs to literally top deck Go for the Throat on this particular turn with this particular draw. And that's a really tall order, man. they didn't, so they are going more. Good. That means Lilia, and we can go Mirex, which will make killing Liliana even easier on the next turn. Because suddenly, he will need to make 2 removal spells, basically. So what do we go for? He has Takanuma in the deck, right? So he can get one of the creatures back. I don't mind. I don't like the snail, but Hostile Investigator is just the best. Alright. And there goes this game plan for them. And with, you can see with Arena, we're just getting so much value. We just fight top deck. And they had those extra clues. And you can see that it's not even enough, because soon our Arena in like 2 turns will give us more value than they have in the hand. They need to protect Liliana probably. So the game is not fully over. They have like small chance to recover, but we are on a really good spot. Like generally we should win this by far. Unless they draw extremely well and we draw extremely poor. Because then it, you know, shuffles the chances quite a lot. Here's your honk, I forgot. We will make the token. Man, those power stones are doing work. Basically, if you have the right deck, there are like 2 extra lands. They drew a removal, but that means they cannot go for the cottage. Oh man, Shigeki with the power stone. Okay, we won the game. I will kill Liliana first, but we already won. And those power stones, man, like they're deceptively strong. Like lands are a big deal. Let's go for the bat, because right now I don't want anyone messing with my hand. And look at all of this life gain from the cottage, which can be used with power stones as well, you know.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
I could go full top deck mode, but I don't think we need to. I can just Shigeki for 1 good card. Sure, I don't mind it. I don't need Liliana right now. She is a removal, but we can just go for the throat or something. Alright, they really don't want me to have any cards. Yeah, they will scoop on the next turn probably. So we can go for 2 cards, and that should be enough. We just need 2 cards. We can, with this, we can go absolutely infinite. So discard turtle and something that will probably discard. I don't know. Let's go for March if I change my mind for some reason.
We all have things we'd rather.
And Arena won't kill. We actually need way more mana than we have right now. So the more mana, the better. Let's make sure that she's out. They can go for Discover, but it will be probably something slow. They can still hit Shrouded, I guess, so we need to be a little bit careful. Let's get rid of Liliana. She can be annoying. She isn't now, but she can over the long game. And I think I have enough for the Tyrant because of Power Stones. Man,
This was a waste of time.
calculated perfectly. Man, I tell you, Karn did so much work this game, and with this we are winning. They cannot outvalue this. Like, they were already short on value. This is actually not a good play for them, because it gives me way more value and I get the same thing. Unless they have another removal, this actually helps us. And the next one is an artifact just in case. Yep. Man, thank you, Karn. Thank you, Karn. And do we need more lands? I think we need something else. Don't worry, we will draw lands this game at some point. But we need like Shigeki, we need some value, we need the big stuff. So they need to take March on this one. Let's see. So they're on the play with the curfew ever dream of so far. Let's see if they go into gigs. I think March should be an easy choice here. Alright, a 6-drop. Thank you. Thank you, Magic. You know what? I know that he has the perfect curve. I know he has probably like geeks or something. I will force him to not get the perfect, you know, use of what he drew. Because if that's geeks, he will probably win. So I kinda need to, you know, break his whole perfect combo. And I think if we do it, it slows him down enough so he doesn't like his position anymore. Yeah, sure. He can take again the March. Otherwise we kill the bat, of course. And that means I have it there. Man, I needed to slow him down basically so I can pretend I'm on the play. That's basically it. I think this is a little bit better because I need life gain more than I need cycling. My cards are good. And that also means that he needs to consider deadly cover up on the next turn. So if he goes a bit all in, let's see if he has like geeks or You know, something super powerful. I told you. I don't know how it works, but they just have the perfect curve every time they need it. I need to hit untap land. Man, hitting untap land wins the game probably. He doesn't need it. Alright. I guess I'm good at magic. Do we want to exile something? I really didn't enjoy the bat. We have the Sky Turtle. I don't think we need infinite value. Like, we will beat him with the regular value. Very easily. Absolutely live game. And the ramp. And the bat, because the bat is super annoying. He doesn't really have much, and the big part of their deck is about, you know, getting bat back from the graveyard, forcing some bet plays and all this stuff. Alright. The very aggressive version. Yeah, like it's super aggro. For this kind of deck. Alright. They can use Geek's command. They will probably go this into this, right, to provide some pressure. We probably need to kill this because it's better. And we see if they try to get us out of the lands. Yeah, they can kill it, but it will cost them a lot. Like, they won't be able to play the Preacher. Alright, so they didn't opt for this one. Makes sense, makes sense. I think I have to kill this now. So we probably Celestus. I guess it's better to just go for the maximum life gain on this turn. They might get it back with Geek's command, but it will be slow. And we're life gaining so much with this. I just need a little bit of value. Man, if I could hit the Tyrant or something, that would be pretty good. Even if it dies, it would stabilize me and make sure that I never lack the card advantage, basically. But we will get there. Titania's command is great. But it's not a removal, you know? Yeah, they will probably... Oh, yeah, they aren't going for it. Okay, so... I mean, we can just go for this. Yeah, this is the play. This is absolutely the play. Definitely to lands. I mean, if we go for this, we force basically Geek's command, right? So he has 4 cards. 4 life gain is not the biggest deal. I still think we go for the Bears. So they Geek's command, they kill everything, and they deal 6 damage, and then we go from there. I kinda like it, I kinda like it. This is still a good card for them, so we have to use it one way or the other. And you know, the life gain still stacks, man. At 24 already. So it's not the best value play on the Bears, but it kinda forces awkward turn from him. And it makes my turn way stronger. Okay, Surveil. Do I want a creature? I think we kinda want... Oh, no, Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin, because they have the cottage, so that basically draws us a removal. But Seiju is not something we need. And we can play the next one. Man, we have so much mana suddenly. And he wants to pressure us. I'll take this. He wants to pressure us, but it's very hard for him. Like, he needs to take full turn off to keep attacking. He will probably. I think that will be the best deal. He can also get some value from the graveyard with the Preacher and Scout, and Geeks potentially. But we also have Deadly Cover-Up, right? So that will be helpful. Let's see how much they will all in. They cannot play Geeks, so they cannot draw cards on this turn. I mean, man, our cards are super strong. Even if he draws few cards, I think we can just burn through it. And I'm holding the mana to make playing Geeks a bit more awkward, so maybe he won't go for it. He will go for it. We didn't hit this was only March, right? So, 1, 2, 3. 3 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. And 1 spare mana. 3 cards. I think we just have to go with this? Well, he is drawing so much with this. I need 4 mana for March. That means I only can get 1 mana. That's not a good deal for me. I think he will get it. I think this is what we have to do. This is great for him, of course. But, you know, this happens when you don't draw any of your removal, really. So he will get some extra value, but I think that on this one turn we can manage. We'll get so many tools for the next turns. And if he plays more into the board, like he doesn't know if we have a sweeper or not. Good, good. He went greedy. That means we got an extra card. And now, even though we are under pressure, like we are starting to get our full value from the deck. And here's the removal as well. Right tip, everything except this. Alright, drawing three cards and all of them are absolutely devastating. That's what we like here. Oh, Karn is great. It will make next Shigeki so much better. And I can play it. I can actually play it. Alright, let's go. No evidence. As evidence, haha. Alright, so they can go for this. I will take the mana probably. They have only one target. Good for them still. That's always a value, but we already got the trigger. Let's go for I don't know mana. Let's go green. We need to take it into the pool, otherwise we cannot play Karn. And this will probably skyrocket us as super ahead. We can take one more hit from the cottage. This is not a problem. I much rather set this up, because the faster we do it, the more we get. And Karn is actually super tanky. That's one of the reasons that it usually sticks longer than you think. If they attack with Cottage, like it just survives and makes more tokens. Don't forget, this can be used for channeled abilities. Also for like Celestus, you know, this kind of stuff. Field of Ruin, Mirex. So, a lot of uses. Of course, our opponent has an instantly perfect answer. We are getting used to it, but we still got some value. We forced the removal instantly, and if they want to go Cottage on top of Edict, they cannot play anything else basically, and that will be their full turn. Let's see how many cards we have in the graveyard. So we can live gain 8, not a bad deal. And you know, this little Power Stone token will actually make a difference during the game. You will see, you will see. And what are the cards? We don't really have anything here. Honestly, I think this is what we do. We definitely go for this and yeah, this. He has some interactions with the graveyard, but mostly it forces really awkward situation from him. Cottage into Survive. I want to make sure my next throw is good. And it's not a land like this. And look at this, look at this. This Power Stone just enabled a full 3 mana play on the next turn. And with this last Shigeki, we can get all the value in the world, especially with March. Oh man, they're going for it. Do we have creatures? I mean, they can get Shigeki back. That's an interesting one. I can attack with the cottage, right? I will definitely play this. We need to think how we want to approach it. I would love to play my own, but do I have enough mana for everything then? I kinda have. Because he is the creature player. So when he plays creatures, we can use March on them. And that should be way better. And let's go Mirex and Mirex. And let's attack with this. They cannot use it. Also gives us some... Man, how am I on 17? I was at 9 a moment ago. And the Titania's command is doing work. So unfortunately, I'm sorry Shigeki, but it has to be done. This is only creatures, right? So we kinda negated the full idea from our opponent. I could play this if I want. Listen, it feels really good. And I can play, like I can kill creatures at instant speed, so my deck is using this better than his deck generally. But you know, we need to be aware. It might get a bit messy, depending on how we both play it. don't forget every removal he has can get basically the same effect, right? So he kills a dance step of my turn, and then he gets it back with turn. I'm not sure how to play this one out, to be honest. Because if I want gigs, I probably want to do it now. So that's a land. He drew a land. That was the top card. He is fully tapped. You know what? Guys, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. So, oh my god, that's so much mana. So 8, 9, 12. I think it should be fine, right? And listen, I'm getting my gigs. This cannot be used to cast spells, of course. I shouldn't really tap it, but it's fine. I can draw a land, so I could activate the food token, but it shouldn't be a big deal. And they're out. They know that we are getting gigs, so they didn't have a plan to fight for Virtue, they just hope that we cannot remove this one creature. Alright, we are going second, so let's see. What are you? What are you, my friend? Mono black, we kinda know everything then. I probably need to go for the fraud source. Okay, this is okay. I like this card. Man, this is probably my favorite Golgari card right now. Alright, Vadmir. Definitely will be a bit rough here. So I can kill it, which seems like a good deal. Then I cannot play Arena on the next turn. The problem is that I want both of those cards. Listen, we'll see. I could play this, but it's not very good here. I think it will be better later. Alright, let's see. If he tries to pump it, I mean, we will see what he plays. You know what? If that's the play, I will take the damage. I don't want to cast anything on this turn. If I can avoid it, that would be great. Trespasser. Alright, so we kinda know where we are headed. We are headed toward Deadly Cover-Up. Other things are not mana efficient enough. And our opponent is a little bit lowballing it. If we don't play main phase, we risk, getting trespassed. And because we are on the draw, we aren't allowed to make the play that we should make. Because the play should be Arena into Deadly Cover-Up on the next turn when he tries to pressure us, and that would win us the game. But because we are on the draw, we have an extra turn between this, and we cannot afford to make the play anymore. I don't want this to flip, obviously. I could just go for a huge march on duress. I don't have anything I want to exile from the black cards. Like, I want all of them. I want to see his hand as well. I could skip the... well, maybe Arena. If I play this, man, it might be so hard. But I will go with it. Why? What made the decision in the end? Because every black card we draw is basically 2 extra life gain. And this also sets up for the rest of the game. So we need to just survive one more turn. That's the whole thing. I'm sorry, Karn. I have to. Like, look at this pressure. How can I play into the board right now? I will be able to play after I play Deadly Cover-Up, but I also need all of the other cards. Alright? Okay, black card. That's good. I mean, he is fully tapped right now. We have to go for it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, this is where we are. This is where we... I'm sorry. I like all of those cards, but let's submit 3. So 6, 9. Yep, that's correct. And what is the strongest card? I guess this one, because it already, gives him the value. We need to do it while he's tapped. And with Arena, we don't care about losing the value, because we will outvalue him anyway, especially with Deadly Cover-Up. So right now he needs more pressure into the board. That means he needs to play more creatures into the board, right? Otherwise he's not making progress. And then we punish with Deadly Cover-Up. And when the board is clear, Arena just takes over. And with Karn we can just make sure, see, they need to invest more. They also want the clue, because they expect that something bad can happen. Alright, here it is. And with the Arena, you usually don't miss your land drops, which is one of the big reasons I like the card so much. That's it. So they will reload, but right now they have nothing. Basically, they're on the play. That's their only advantage right now, because they will make threats first, and then I need to draw cards that answer them. Alright, he actually missed a little bit of a turn, and that's great. So, we go this. Can I play Karn finally? Oh man, with Karn, we will be absolutely happy with this one. Let's go. Let's go. And that will give us so much mana over the next turns. Also stacks royalty. They might have Edict, but we already get some value. Like even 1 mana can be so important during the long game. It also means that Karn can always fish us for the correct card. But I want to get more mana because I'm a little bit low on it. Like 6 is not as much as we want. Or 7 I guess with this one. But the more we have, alright, that's fine. Like I can go to full top deck mode, it's okay. His draw is really high value, like this is basically a 3 for 1 man. And it's usually not strong enough for start. Just a mere 3 for 1, bro. Alright, I see how it is. So I would love to draw a card right now. I would love to draw a good card. So I want to play Celestus probably. We are going Karn, you need to show them. So 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5. What do we want to hit? Probably like 4 mana should be enough. So 3, 5. Let's go for 5 mana. I don't want Mirex, honestly. I just want good mana. Okay, this is not for this turn, but it's something that will win the game on the next turn. Told you. Karn, when you have a moment of free time and you can get the value, they also need to attack Karn, that also life gains 4 basically, after we got the main value. This will probably die a lot of times, but the value that we are getting from it will get us fully back into the game and it will actually get us ahead. So I think we won with this. I wonder why it's in the grave. Oh man, this can be scary. Okay. Maybe I need to care about my cards in the... Oh man, this is such a good draw. Man, I was hesitant on adding this one, and I'm so happy I did. But first things first... No, I need to kill this first, I think. But man, I want the Tyrant. They will force us to discard a card. Man, I need this 1 extra mana. Yeah, we need to play this, man. This is too important. Absolutely. This fully negates basically the arena drawback. That's good enough, you know? That's actually good enough. And he cannot use it, the ability right now. He will get the extra mana, which is, you know... Maybe I should kill it during his turn, but I don't think I care about it too much. It's also tapped anyway, right? And he needs to get basically 3 cards out. Okay, show me. What's the combat trick? The combat trick is to lose the creature. Maybe Geek's command? Virtue, sure. I love losing those dinosaurs because I actually get more value when they die. Like, I love it, man. And when this dies, I get Shigeki and get it back again. Alright. We have to go for the land. I need this and this. Alright, on the draw, but our answers are pretty solid here. Alright, so this will be a life game deck. Alright, that's an important information. Of course we go with the tap land first, so we can carve out on the all next turns. Double Deadly cover-up is very good, but we need time to get there. The bat, of course, as usual, being annoying, but fortunately we have 2 removal spells. So they either need another bat, or they won't get the full value. Still, good draw for them. This definitely, you know, puts a grind to our gears. And he will attack first probably, right? I'm a little bit scared to not get this flipped, but here you go. Here's your live game. The point is that he doesn't have any synergy right now, so he's not really gaining anything. Oh, and do you want to play the card that you wanted to not go for the throated? Yeah, he's in the pickle. I hope that we'll just use removal on this, get Virtue back. Alright. So this is the card. And our strategy, basically, is to slow the game down enough so we get to deadly cover-ups. We also can get Karn. Man, I wish I was on the play. Like, literally, right now, if I was on the play, I would be playing Karn right now. When we get Shigeki, I would get so much value by then. Instead, we are, like, basically full turn behind our opponent. I think we will win this, but the only chance right now he has is from being on the play. Because if he keeps pressuring, my next turn can be dead if I don't draw anything. And this is literally the best play he could ever get. And this is exactly what I mean. I drew a remover, so that's really good magic from me. I'm just really good at the game. Honestly, if we didn't draw this go for the throat, I think we would be on the verge of losing in like 1 or 2 turns. But here, I think we should win. Even if they have another one, we take a lot of damage, but we kill with deadly cover-up. And right now they don't really have anything. Alright, when Arena kicks in, man, you are just so ahead. Instantly. Maybe I shouldn't play? No, it's fine. I think it's fine. I would love to Exile Shrouded. We could go for Necropsy, kill this and the Bat. And this is really good, right? I could also start getting the value from this. Nah, this is better. We go with this, because he cannot recover from this. He needs too much time, especially when we get the life gain removal. And after this we can set up the Karn for the rest of the game, I think. If he plays this is super slow. Voice of the Blessed, sure. He needs to go above 3-3, he knows about the Virtue. So he will life gain again, probably. Yep, here we go. He knows about the deadly cover-up, so he's a fighter. Oh man, this is the card. So, we killed this and this, probably. Alright, first let's go for this. Here we go. Now, we have to kill this. We don't have luxury to, go around it, unfortunately. No artifact. That's a creature. And that's an enchantment. And we go for 3 mana. Let's go like this, because we want to evidence Shrouded from the deck. Here's your life gain. And now they are left with very little. Man, Necropsy is insane card. When it hits right, we didn't even get like we got half the value of the card, and it was insane. That's not good enough. I would love to get Karn so I can get those power stones, because the moment we hit Shigeki, we instantly win. Well, I guess they just scoop so fast, man. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed those games. Golgari control is always something I really enjoy, especially with Shigeki. The synergy between Karn Living Legacy with the Power Stones and Shigeki makes up for way more fun games than usually. Like, imagine 4 mana planeswalkers that would just give you a land every turn. Like, that would be crazy. And this is basically what the Karn gives. At the same time, enabling you to hit this one perfect card if you really need it. And you need to pay a lot of mana, but sometimes you have those power stones, sometimes you just need one specific card to win the game, like go for the throat, or sometimes you just go for Arena and make sure that, yeah, sure, it will be one card, but it will set up for the rest of the game. You can, for this reason, play a little bit less of them, to be absolutely fair. If I wanted to be a reasonable person, I would go for double Karn Living Legacy and not 3, but I wanted to use them in the game, so I actually went above the line a little bit. But you can probably go 3 Arena and double Karn. That would be probably more balanced approach. So the deck was really fun to play. I really like Golgari. Pillage the Bog is probably, and this card is so fun. You just play it, and at every turn when you really need the answer, you just play it for 0, get the perfect card, and that gets off this top decking mode of some sort. Like, when you hit the right card at the right time, it really buffers the situation a lot. So that's really something cool. And with Shigeki, don't underestimate Shigeki for 2 mana. If you can get it right, even if you lose it, you can always get Sky Turtle, Arena, Karn, like this kind of value. Like, you have a lot of value into this deck. And if this doesn't get answered, man, 2 mana ramp is huge. in total you pay 4 mana, so that's fair, but it does give you so much tempo for the rest of the game, and the faster you do it, the more this one extra land will do during like 5 turns. One land is 5 extra mana. If you play, 10 turns, it's 10 extra mana. So the faster you do it, the better. With the life gain, I don't feel like Arena has a drawback basically. The fun part is that you can not only life gain through the arena, but you can get life gain even more than you burn. And over a few turns, like we don't have too many multicolored spells, so I wanted to kind of test it, how strong it is. And you can absolutely feel the difference between playing, like Voidrons or something with 3 or 4 colors cards, and just playing a green or black card. But still, life gain 1 on every turn, your opponent turn and your turn, it's still a big deal, especially that arena, you have so much value in this card, and the whole cost is 1 life a turn. That's it. That's the only drawback. So if you can negate it fully and still life gain on top of it, that makes the game way more easy. Especially that with arena builds you usually need to soon hit like a march. You need to hit sharded and they cannot remove it. Like this kind of gameplay. And it can be a bit stressful, like I always feel like this. But with this one, everything you cast is a life gain. And suddenly it's not a problem anymore, especially if you hit Tyrant at some point. It buffs you for such a long time that they will never burst you. Necropsy was a low-key small hero of the games. This card just does so much work when it hits right. I'm not sure if you should play 1 or 2. I went with 2 because I wanted to use this card in the 4 mana slot, especially that it's multicolored, so it's a little bit better with this one. But of course you need the strong graveyard for this, which is easy to get with Shigeki, I guess. And we have this one robber. It's mostly for the matchups where we cannot win with creatures. We are not super heavy with Hold Me Expand, like only 2 of them in 1 Field of Ruin. We have cottages, but they can be removed with a normal removal. So no, we kind of have this robber as an emergency, and especially it's not a legendary card, so you can get it back with Shigeki, contrary to some of the other win cons that we have. And with Titania's command, you can go, get all the lands on top of the life gain, creatures, whatever you need. So the deck is super fun. It has so many options, and I was so happy to see Karn leaving Legacy, kind of living up to his legacy. Of course, it's not the best planeswalker in the 4 mana slot. Probably Sorin is more versatile, but you probably played with Sorin, and you probably didn't play with Karn. So this is probably one of the best spots for, this little silver golem that I had to Google just to make sure he is a golem, and because I didn't want to misinform you. Yes, he is a time-traveling golem. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for, giving all your thoughts and, heart into the channel. I really appreciate it. And with those kind of milestones of like 14,000, man, that's so much. I'm so happy that you guys are still enjoying the channel and the deck. So I think this one is a pretty fresh one, so I hope you will have a lot of fun with this one. So yeah, that's enough. I'm rambling, I'm going in circles. That means the video has to end. So thank you guys once again, and see you guys tomorrow.